Om. 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 Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Aim Saraswate Namaha. Om Shri Guruve Namaha. Brahmanandam Paramasukadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatitam Gagana Sadrasham Tattvamasyaadilaksham Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Saravadi Sakshibhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami Sadgurum Tam Namami. Adorations to the Divine Preceptor, who is the bliss of Brahman, the giver of supreme joy, the embodiment of pure consciousness, beyond the pairs of opposites, vast like the ether, infinite, eternal, beyond all modifications. To that Guru, to that Divine Guru, I offer my adorations. In my humble Sashtang Pranams at the holy lotus feet of Pujya Gurudev, Pujya Shri Swami Jyotirmayananda Ji Maharaj of Yoga Research Foundation, Miami, Florida. Thank you, Gurudev. Thank you. Blessed Self, adorations. The mystery of the soul, Katha Upanishad. Day 4, Mantra number 3. So yesterday we had stopped with mantra number 2. Where Nachiketa, whose father he's a sage and he has few names. So Uddalaka is his father, and also other names are Gautam, Aruni and Vajasravasaha. So one place it's written Vajasrava and then it's Vajasravasaha. So just because he had few names, various names, so they were pronounced in two different ways. So furthermore, it's the story about using the name Uddalaka as Nachiketa's father. So he wanted to do some austerity by donating to Brahmins to give up certain things for a wish to go to heaven. And here he had given so many things, and then he was giving the cows. He divided the cows into two groups. The young ones, the ones that were giving milk, young and healthy ones were one group, and the other group were old cows who were not very healthy, kind of weak cows when they were not giving milk. So the good ones he kept for his son Nachiketa, and the older group he had started donating to the Brahmins, and then Nachiketas, he got confused and started questioning based on all the knowledge he had. Remember, he's just a 5-year-old boy, and he is questioning, thinking, okay, my father is giving away old cows to the Brahmins, but these cows cannot increase the happiness of the recipients, that means the Brahmins. On the other hand, they will be a cause of pain. What use are these cows for these Brahmins? So this is where we had stopped yesterday. So mantra number 3. These cows have finished drinking, finished grazing. So drinking means they're very weak and not eating and drinking much. And they had finished grazing means they were not eating much of the grass, and finished giving milk. Therefore, they were not giving milk. So they are barren cows, like the cows that cannot give birth anymore either. So they are old cows. Those who give such gifts go to the joyless worlds. So here, Uddalaka wants to go to heaven by donating cows, whereas Nachiketas is saying people who do this, they go to the joyless worlds. So lower worlds, not the heaven. So in brief poetic style, the pitiable condition of the cows is vividly portrayed. Nachiketas continues reflecting. Those who do harm to the Brahmanas attain joyless worlds hereafter. So one side he is giving the barren cows to the Brahmins, and those who do this to Brahmins, like give bad things and donate bad things or kind of useless things, then that alone also that makes the donor go to the joyless worlds hereafter. And he, all this while, he's just still thinking. So he's saying, he's telling himself or contemplating, saying, my father will experience pain due to his wrong deeds. I must save my father. So here he is now having pain, that his father will be in pain for doing this. So he wants to save his father from that pain in the future. So all the possessions of man in the form of cows, sons, wife, and land are wealth, as long as they serve the cause of happiness here in this world and hereafter in the heaven. But when they do not serve this cause, they are like iron fetters to imprison the man. So he's saying, if they don't give joy here on earth, then how can they have that joy in heaven after doing such bad deeds? I am son of Uddalaka, therefore I am wealth for my father. That son who does not ward off the danger of hell from the path of his father is really no son. So now he's thinking, what is his duty as a son? And contemplating that if I don't save my father, then I'm not his son. Therefore, may I induce my father to give me away in charity. So, okay. So let me ask my father to whom he will give me. Hearing my words, my father will understand my purpose. He will correct his mistake. He will give away all the good cows to the Brahmins. Even if my father does not understand my intention, hearing my words, he will surely ask me, and I shall explain to him. Thus, reflecting within himself, he asked his father. So now we continue to mantra number 4, where he said to his father, O father, I am also thy wealth. To whom wilt thou give me? He repeated this twice and thrice. Then the father, being enraged, said, I give thee to the death. I give thee to death. See, anger is so bad. Such a bad thing. We just did that in Srimad Bhagavad Gita today, that shloka. A man of wisdom does not get angry. So if he's a sage, he got angry and he said, I give thee to death. Hearing such words from his beloved son, Uddalaka became frustrated because his affection for Nachiketas seemed to be fruitless. Overcome by anger, he said, I shall give you to death. Mantra number 5 continued. Among many disciples, I have been with those of the highest order. Among others, I may have been considered medium class, but never have I been of the lowest class. What mission does Lord Yama, the god of death, have for me? What purpose does my father wish me to fulfill? So, Nachiketas is thinking about or asking these questions further. Hearing the words of his father, Nachiketas thought within himself, just as a tamasic person, a person in whom inertia predominates, that tamasic person who utters words of harm himself, so my father has uttered words thoughtlessly for his own misfortune. We say this like he dug the hole of his grave himself. There's one of the sayings. So this is what Uddalaka did for himself. This is what Nachiketas is thinking, that his father Uddalaka has now done something so bad. He said something so bad, which is a misfortune for his own self. So parents grieve, and why he's explaining why it's a misfortune for his own self. Parents grieve when their son dies. The pain is equal to the painful consequences of killing a Brahman. Virtuous soul, my father knows all the scriptures. Why did he invite this trouble? This is really surprising. There is no loss on me. On the other hand, I will gain merit. To die for a righteous cause. Whoever is born in this world is subject to death. In course of time, he will suffer at my separation. Without me, he will not be happy even for a single moment. Reflecting over the sufferings of my father, I feel much pain in my heart. So this is Nachiketa who's saying, thinking about how his father would be feeling. He has pain in his heart now, Nachiketas. I do not worry about it, but if I do not go to the god of death, I will be going or I will be doing wrong. So he's saying he will have to go to the god of death just to abide by his father, like Lord Rama. He just had to leave when he was told that by Keki to Lord to King Dashrath that this is what she wishes for Lord Rama to be exiled for 14 years. And when Lord Rama came to know, he did not grieve, he did not get sad, he still had that same equanimity of mind and smile on his face. And he said, okay, I have to fulfill the promise of my father. So this is what Nachiketas is saying here, that he will follow it because this is the promise his father made, and this is what he wants. This is what he said, actually, not the promise, but he said that his son to go to the Lord of Death. So Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. And then day 5 will be mantra number 6. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Samasta lokaha sukhino bhavantu. Divine blessings, love, light, healing, peace, prosperity. May you progress speedily on the path of self-realization. Divine love, light, peace, healing, and prosperity to you and your loved ones and your near and dear ones. And my humble pranams at the lotus feet of Pujya Gurudev. May you all pray for all. Hari Om Tat Sat. This is Swami Lalita Priyananda from Sacramento, California. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat.